I'm back. 3 things I'd like to discuss with you. Number 1 is Fika, number 2 is Lagom, and number 3 is Jantelagen. Start with 1 then, Fika. When I moved here, I understood Fika as coffee and cake. I love coffee, I love cake. Together, happy. Great. Now I understand it as coffee, cake, and an excuse to be social. And I must concede it is a great thing because it does actually force, well, it isn't force, but it encourages people to gather and sit round and just talk. And in an age of mobile telephones and, all this antisocial, we're encouraged to be antisocial these days. So Fika is actually a great thing to combat it, and I think we should hold on to it. So I'm all for Fika. But I do think there's maybe a little bit too much coffee and cake there, as much as I love it. Which brings me to point 2, which is lagom. Lagom, lagom. That means just enough. Not too much, not too little. Just enough, in the middle there. See, in English we have 2 words, just enough or just right. In Swedish they have 1 word, lagom. They win. Great concept, and quite possibly my favourite word in the Swedish language, lagom. I use it a lot, which is a little bit ironic when you consider its meaning. Moving on to number 3 then, Jantelagen. I don't know who Jante was. Must have been a clever person, I guess. But the law of Jante, as it means, Jantelagen, I can break that down for you. Jante, of course, is a name, I assume. Jante, and lagen is lagen. Lag is law, literally, and then en on the end means the. So it's a sambandsord. It's combined to become 1 word. 2 words become 1. When 2, no. And it means the law, even if the moves to the end. Long story, but you get the picture. Now, my interpretation of Jantelagen is not to have too high an opinion of yourself, to be content, to be satisfied with the person you are and where you are in your life. You shouldn't feel a need to look down your nose on anyone else, to force your opinions or ideas on anyone else. Just be content, and you just sit there and go about your business. Also a great concept, and one that we should all strive to adhere to. Don't have too high an opinion of yourself, because you're just another human being on this very large planet of ours. So that's my 3, I would say, golden rules, if you like, of Sweden. If you have those under your belt, especially if you're new here, you're well on your way to understanding Swedes and Swedish culture. Bye for now.